At this time, I would like to demo my project. My project is home automation. There are 4 parts in this project. First is remotely control home appliance. And second part is security monitoring. The third part is environment sensor. And the last one part is entertainment. In the first part, remotely control home appliance. In this part, there are 3 tabs. The first is the light, and the light connect to the outlet with the charge. The second is the fan. I created it by my hand. This is the motor. This is the leaf. And the last one of home appliance is shutter. That shutter can move the curtain to right and go back to left. It also can stop moving. Yeah, that is my remotely control home appliance. And the second part is security monitoring. In this part, I have 2 components. The first is CCTV camera here, and the second is the door access system. So that is door bell button on the door. That is a door camera, and there is doorbell. That is a buzzer, and it also have a locker on the door. Yeah, that is the second part, security monitoring. And the third part is environment sensor. There are 2 sensors in this project. The first is indoor environment sensor to collect indoor temperature and humidity measurement data and send the data to my mobile app. That is outdoor sensor, collect the outdoor temperature and humidity, send it to my mobile app. Yeah, that is my third part, environment sensor. And the last one is entertainment. In that part, I have 2 games. The first game is Bomberman. The second game is Word Game. Those 2 projects is my 3rd year project in the college. But that is not finished now. Look at that. Because not too much time to finish that. So I just leave it here. Should be finished later. Yeah, that is briefly to introduce my project. The next, I would like to demo each of those parts. Use my mobile phone to control those. This is my their app. I have already installed my mobile phone and named Flat App. Click that and show the screen is home page. There are 3 parts in this screen. So in this stage and this project, just only focus on the remote control to control and management the devices. I just leave it here. 2 parts are data status and configuration devices here. This is not a goal in this project. And enter the device control panel, there are different tab devices should be controlled or managed use my mobile phone. So in the first part, to remotely control the home appliance, such as light and the fan and the shutter. And the second part is security monitoring, such as CCTV and door access. And the third part is the environment sensor into the indoor and the outdoor sensors. And the last one part is entertainment. So let's go first to test the home appliance remotely control. So at this time, firstly, I would like to demo the light. Going to the light, we have two options for the networking. First is Wi-Fi and second is the internet. So I would like to control my light with Wi-Fi. So make sure the Wi-Fi has already turned on and the mobile data has already disabled. And go back the app and click next. There is light control panel. Has three components. First is the picture that shows the light status. Currently, the light state is off. Second is switch button to control the light on or off. And the last one is a voice button to control the light through the voice. So firstly, I just switch the light on and switch off the light, turn the light off. So the next is voice button. So before do that, I would like to make sure the mobile phone has already given the microphone permission to this app. So I would like to go to the mobile phone setting. Go to the setting and look at the apps and find out my home automation app. This app. And to look at this app permissions. So I can see the microphone permissions has already given. So make sure the microphone has enabled the permission to the Flat app. And let's go back to home automation app and to try voice control light. Light on. Yeah, that is working. It also can turn off the light with voice. Light off. Yeah. So there are two keywords to control the light. Are light on or light off. Let's imagine if I said the incorrect keyword, what would happen? Let's try it. Hello, how are you? Yeah, just translate my voice and translate my voice to text and print it on screen and then do nothing. So let's try correct keyword. Light on. Oh, that's not recognize my voice. Try again. Light on. Yeah. And we can try. Light off. Yeah. So that is all about control the light with button and voice through Wi-Fi. And keep moving on the next. The next is control light with internet. Select the internet and make sure there has already disabled Wi-Fi and enabled the mobile data. And click next. That is the same screen. And switch on to turn on light, and switch off to turn off the light. So that two option just through internet. So it also can control with my voice through the internet. Light on, light off. Yeah, so that's all about control the light through the internet with button or voice. Okay, let's keep moving. Next home appliance. The next home appliance is fan. So the fan stand up here, and we go to the app. It also have two options for the fan to control with the networking. So firstly, I would like to use Wi-Fi. So make sure Wi-Fi has already enabled and disabled the mobile data, and click next. So that is fan control panel. There are three components on the screen. The first is fan speed. So that shows the default fan speed is 70. And the next is progress bar. So the householder can slide the progress bar to adjust fan speed to up or down. And the last one is switch button that can turn on the fan or turn off the fan. So let's try to turn on the fan. Look at the fan, and I would like to turn on. Yeah, the fan has already turned on. So the next, I would like to speed up the fan. So now this fan running with the speed is 94. So the next, reduce the speed. So now the fan speed is 26. So turn off the fan. So that's all about control the fan with the Wi-Fi. The next, I would like to demo control the fan with the internet. Let's make sure the Wi-Fi has already disabled and the mobile data has already enabled. Let's go to mobile app, and so select the internet and go to next page. So that is the same screen. So firstly, I just want to give the high speed and then turn on the fan. So now the fan just running at speed 90 and reduce the fan speed. That speed is 32. So and then turn off the fan. So that's all about control the fan through the internet. Let's keep moving on the next. The next is last one, home appliance. That is shutter. Yeah, I created a mode of shutter that can move to right and go back to left and stop moving. Let's do demo it. So we go to the shutter on my app. So it also have two options for networking. So firstly, to control the shutter with Wi-Fi, make sure Wi-Fi has already enabled, and the mobile data had already disabled. And go back to the app, click next, and there are three buttons on the shutter control panel. The first is left arrow button, and middle of three buttons is stop button to stop the shutter moving, and the last one is right arrow button that keeps the shutter moving to right. So let's try it. The shutter move to right. And the shutter has already moved to right. And we can to stop it and try let go back to left. And stop it. Yeah, that is how control the shutter with Wi-Fi. So let's go to the networking options. So in this time, I would like to demo that with the internet. Select the internet and make sure the Wi-Fi has already disabled and the mobile data has already enabled. And go back to my home automation app and click next. So there are the same three buttons on the shutter control panel. So let's try to moving shutter to left, right to right. So that is working. And try to stop that and left moving. And try let's right moving. Yeah, that's all about control shutter with internet. And let's keep moving on next. The next, we just focus on the second part in my project. The second part is security monitoring. There are two components. Just one is CCTV camera and the door access system. So firstly, we just look at the camera. So the householder can control the CCTV camera. So click the CCTV, and there is a CCTV control panel that has two components. First is live view window, and that next is video button. So the householder can click the video button to turn on the camera. So let's look at the camera, and then I would like to click that and look at that camera. Okay, that should be a little problem because that camera just only works on the Wi-Fi currently. So we must be to enable the Wi-Fi and then disable the mobile data to try it again. Okay, let's look at the camera here and try it again to click video button. So should be the Wi-Fi has not connect. So let's make sure the Wi-Fi has already connect. Yes. Okay, let's try it again. Look at the camera, please. So that should be a problem with the CCTV. So let's try disable the Wi-Fi again and enabled. Make sure that has already connect. Yeah, the Wi-Fi name is correct. And going on. And please look at the camera and turn the camera on. Yeah, so this time the camera has already turned on. So that has captured the live video in real time. So the host holder can also disable that camera. Yeah, and that is a CCTV camera. And let's focus on the second tab in the security monitoring. In this tab of security monitoring, let's imagine has a visitor stand at the door, and he can click the doorbell button, and the doorbell should be beeping. So in this time, the household should be hear the doorbell beeping. So he take the phone and go into the door access system, and the camera should be automatically to open, and that is capture the live video in real time. And so the host holder look at the visitor and then to unlock the door. So he can click the lock button and click, and the door lock has already unlocked. And then the visitor go into the house, and then the householder close the door. In this time, the householder can click the lock button to lock the door. Yeah, so now the lock has already located on the door. Yeah, that is all about the second part, security monitoring. And the third part is the environment sensors. So there are two sensors. First is the indoor sensor to collect the temperature and the humidity of indoor sent to mobile phone. So let's to test the indoor sensors. So for this time, I have got the data is the thermometer is 20 Celsius and the hygrometer is 7877. So let's press the sensor because my hand has sweat, so that should be hygrometer very high, and the thermometer just goes up now. And now I remove my finger to look at the sensors. So that data got in real time. So yeah, that is the indoor sensors. So let's go to the outdoor sensors. So there has the outdoor sensors going to there. So here just currently show us the thermometer is 20 and the hygrometer is 52. So let's press the sensor and look at what's happened. So the same, the hygrometer is very high. Yeah, that is about the environment sensor between indoor and outdoor. And the final part is entertainment. So just like I said before, I just leave the two games here. Just not finished now. Should be finished that later. And that is my whole project I have present. Thanks guys watch my video.